So the last presentation of the day is Decoding Customer Segments and Digital Connect, presented by Mr. Lalit Sharma, Zonal Manager, Aditya Birla Sun Life Mutual Fund. Let's explore the intersection between understanding customer segments and leveraging technology to better convert them.
So finally, thanks a lot, Dimple, for calling me. And what a day spent or day invested, since mutual fund and advisory business are knowledge-based business. How many of you agree to that? Okay. So I have a question to you. Are you dream sellers? Do you sell dreams? Boss, your investors already have dreams. We only facilitate them realizing their dreams. Okay, everybody's got dreams. So Mr. Bagla was talking about HNI's expectation 20%. How many of you agree to that? That HNI have the highest expectation? So yesterday I was talking to one 26-year-old health coach who started her investment journey 1.5 years back, 30,000 SIP. And she was not happy with the advisor because that advisor happens to be CWM and CFP, because her goal is to reach 3 crores in 10 years by this SIP. And when I asked that what is the kind of expectation your advisor has given, so that returns came out to be 12%. And she was not happy. So who wants to serve this kind of client? So the expectation of the clients, I don't accept the fact that only HNI has got high expectation. Even small investors have got high expectations. So kudos to you guys who are managing these expectations. And so Nipun, I would since I am representing a company which is taking pride in training a lot of partners, empowering them. How many of you have heard about Nipun? Very less. How many of you actually heard about my boss, my mentor, Mr. K.S. Rao, because I am representing him as well today. He has got a lot of fan following in this region. Due to some unavoidable reason, it could not come here today. So I am representing. I basically represent North Zone. From Nipun's side, we take pride. So can we have the full screen, please? Yeah. So from the Nipun's Learning Academy, this is his brainchild. What we have achieved so far is 25,000 distributors across 270 plus cities been trained so far through 3,900 plus sessions. And we are also proud partner to AFM, Deepak ji, who has actually designed, I believe, country's first workshop that is Chartered Financial Goal Planning, Certified Chartered Financial Goal Planning, AFGP, and Real Estate Planning. And today we have actually certified more than 15,000 distributors. How many of you are CFGP, AFGP certificate holders? Very less. I think we'll be coming out very soon, next level of certification from AFM. Our Nipun plans is categorized in 4 categories. One, of course, is domain knowledge. So many sessions been designed in domain knowledge. We've also come out with many plans in many modules in business development and practice management, motivation, and of course, certification through the help of AFM team. We have also created online platform for budding MFDs and people who want to refresh their certification of NISM through MFD Ready platform, which is CBS-based self-learning module free of cost with 14 sub-modules with 3 mock tests. So if you happen to be preparing your refresher, you can definitely take the advantage of this with mock test itself. So I guess you will be better prepared for your refresher exam. This year, we completed 39 plus awards under this category of investor education and distribution development. Last week only, Mr. Rao has received best of best from Asia Asset Management in Singapore. So please accept our heartiest gratitude towards you, because you guys been supporting us throughout. Because of that, we've been able to achieve these numbers. And of course, to our channel partners like AFM, who's also, channel partner, no, Knowledge Partners, AFM, who's been helping us achieve these accolades. And how many of you actually know Mr. Guru Raj S, who's been our trainers from South? Okay, so he, successfully hung his boots in last month, March. So again, heartfelt thanks from his side also I'm conveying to you that supporting us throughout. So now I'll come to our subject, decoding customer segments, because we've been talking about a lot of products innovation and service innovation, a lot of stuff which has been happening in the country, and a lot of talks about the opportunities lying in the field of financial advisory. Let me ask you, how many unique customers have been investing in the country in mutual fund till now? How many unique PAN holders are investing in mutual funds? As per RBI's report in 2020, 2.3% of Indian population invests in mutual funds. So what we are talking about today is, I'll straight away take you to this model what we are talking about today, is Crossing the Chasm. That is the book by Geoffrey Moore. It was written in 1991. And it was written during the times of digital disruption, when most of the companies, they were designing digital solutions, and it was kind of changing the dynamics of how things been approached. So that time there were many customers who were adopting these particular products, and there are certain visionaries also who are adopting this. So this particular graph which you are looking at, this is adoption curve, that how investor adopt to the new disrupted products which has been offered to them. So Moore has actually divided this particular curve with the percentage of allocation of total market of that particular product. So he normally gave the number that initial adopters like innovators or early adopters, they fall into 2.5 to 15% of category, and rest, which is the entire chunk of money or chunk of investor, they lie in early majority and late majority. And there is a big gap between early adopters and early majority. The gap is called the chasm. So Crossing the Chasm is the book title. So then, after 1991, there were a lot of work on this particular book, a lot of studies being done by independent researchers, and they also come up with something regarding how investment advisory and mutual fund industry or financial product can also adopt this particular model, which was actually designed for digital disruptive digital solutions. So let's understand this segment first. So who are these early adopters and innovators from real life example? How many of you have actually seen the trend that nowadays new cars have been launched with the help of big advertisements, big flashy digital marketing stuff, and on the day of launch they've been getting bumper bookings without taking the without looking at the model, because car has not been produced as yet. But there are people who are booking like 25,000 bookings or 35,000 bookings. You have not even felt it, you have not even seen, you have only seen the advertisement, you have only seen the specifications, you have only seen some sort of video which has come to you, and you have gone ahead and booked. These are these adopters and innovators. But are still customers like us, or I can call myself on that category, that we will wait, we will hold. Okay, let the car actually being used, come on the streets, let us get some sort of feedback, let's see how it is actually performing. How many of you are from adopters side that you will go ahead and book? One person. And how many of you actually wait for another 1 year or and a half and see that let these users let the car goes, they let them, because we see a lot of hitches or technology related issues coming up with many electrical cars, many electrical bikes, there were many things which has happened, right? So these early majorities, these people are who actually wait and see that how this particular product is being doing. But it is really difficult for many organizations or many industries to actually jump this chasm. What do you think? The chasm has been jumped for mutual fund or not? Have we jumped that particular chasm or not? Have we reached the early majority investors or not? Okay, I'll give you one more example. If wherever you live, okay, you happens to know at least 25, 30 households in your neighborhoods, bare minimum, right? Because you've been spending, you've been staying there for long. If you take a survey, of your household neighborhoods, okay, you will not find more than 5 to 10% penetration of mutual fund. Forget about participation, forget about, innovation in solutions on innovative products. What is happening nowadays is single pie, and everybody is competing that which innovation product can take that pie. Who takes away the largest pie? The pie is not growing. That's the problem. 3.6 crores unique PAN only invest in mutual fund. Any guesses how many life insurance or how many people have been issued with insurance products in the country? And people, how many of you actually invest, are sourcing life insurance and mutual fund both? Many of you. Which is, difficult to sell, mutual fund or a life insurance product? Life insurance, of course. But still, do you know that penetration of life insurance is much beyond than mutual fund? And do all of you agree that mutual fund is the best ever product being made for retail investor ever in the country? All of you agree? I am not talking about the returns at all. Okay? We have heard a lot about, that mutual fund, can't do that or, didn't do that. That's the only industry which is hammered by, regulators every now and then. You agree to that? With the vis-a-vis, other financial products. So what we are trying to understand today is that how do we understand this segment and what are the, tools available to us today free of cost, because this is available to everyone. You just need to upskill, because today's session is about knowing yourself, upgrading yourself. Why do you want, I just want to understand one thing from you. Why would people want to join you? Because everyone has to solve some or the other problem of your consumers, right? What kind of problems you are solving for your customers? You have to solve some problem. That is why people will join you, correct? Please understand one thing. People will not join you for what you do. People will join you why you do it. Okay? Our financial literacy rate in our country is not beyond 14%. People are not aware of financial products. Forget about the complex products, structured products. I am talking about simple financial product like mutual fund. Okay? And perhaps it has been our fault only, because yesterday when I was talking to my friend, I was trying to tell her that in the country, our countries or a market is going, under correction because of the headwinds, global headwinds. And, although our market fundamentals are really good and we are improving our micro things as well. So we should think that, market will do well. How much would she understand out of it? Although she's an educated MBA and, doing successfully well. How much she will grab out of this context, which I just told you? Zero? So please don't take pride in being, jargonated or, being equipped with complex, terminologies. Because there is a problem with medical practitioners and mutual fund managers. People don't understand their handwritings and people don't understand what our mutual fund manager says. Because we talk a lot of complexities. Mutual fund is a simple product. Our job is to make it simple for our client. That is the problem we are solving. Okay? Because in our country, the Sensex has gone from 100 value to now 60,000. Who has made money into this journey? Somebody would have made, right? But not the common man. So please have this in mind. Please understand that it is not what you do that people join you. It is why you do, people join you. So please understand why you do it. Bring some universal thing, bring some global aspect, some broader aspect in your communication. So we'll talk about it. What we are trying to, understand is how do we differentiate these early adopters and what are the digital tools available to us free of cost and how we can adapt to it. For example, say typically these guys are more risk tolerant. I mean, you don't have to, work much. You know how many people been spending their money into cryptos in India. Any guesses? Any guesses? It is more than mutual fund subscribers, let me tell you. And there was no agents, there were nothing, only word of mouth or only digital marketing, and that's it, only gimmick. Still, it is almost 6 crore people who invested in cryptos in the country. So first try to out new investment, because they try to, something new, whatever, you have to bring to them. How many Demat accounts were opened during COVID time, which, there's a new term called Robin Hood, which has been coined for them. Any guesses? Sorry? Again, more than mutual funds. Even SEBI has come up with a report, recent report where they have said that total 25% of market size has been invested in mutual fund. So even the capital market, maybe there is 75% gap. So that is chasm, what we are talking about today. So finance, they are really finance savvy. They have money, they have risk tolerance. So you just need to approach them. So there is a easy connect here. Even study by Ernst and Y, they have found that 55 or Gen Z investors, they are open to investing in new investment tools. What we can do, how to target these people, that there are, obviously we have attraction, we have seen a lot of innovative products, so you have plenty in your kitty to offer. Use social media platforms like Twitter and LinkedIn. Why I'm saying this is, according to survey by PwC, 60% of investors say that social media platforms are valuable source of information. Okay, please don't underestimate social media power. Nowadays, governments are being changed by using social media, you know that. Okay, so people change their opinions, people change their product, selections due to social media insights. So please be aware for social media, please be there, because even if you don't have any interest in social media, your client may have. Okay, your clients may be taking references from there. So you also need to be aware of those. Chatbots and AI powered, it looks really complex, a chatbot and AI powered thing. There is a tool called Dialogflow, which is designed by Google. It gives you free of cost, chatbot you can create. There are tutorials, you can, you have staff, you have team members, just, spend half an hour and you will be able to create personalized, customized chatbot, put that on your WhatsApp, put that on your website, and you can have customized, chatbot working specifically for you, and it is free of cost. And if you want to get deeper, you can also create customized responses with vis-a-vis your categorization of customers, because you need to be in connect with your customer. How do we target early maturity? Because this is where the big pie lying. These are our, it's a big lot. They tend to be pragmatic and cautious. Even if they want to meet you, if they meet you, they'll treat you on coffee, tea parties, but they will not invest. Because these are the ones who wants to test that car has been, running smoothly and everything is perfectly fine. Now I'll invest. So these people need a lot of social proofs and testimonials. Okay. You tell me, whenever we buy something from Amazon nowadays, even a small thing, do we not go to review section and read about it? What people are talking about it, right? Even a small thing, 500, thing you want to buy, you will go and see the reviews. Why do you think that customers are not looking for reviews? So you are also Amazons for AMCs like us, or the people who've been presenting their products. You are Amazon for us. So when there are reviews happening, it is not only for the product or service provider, it is also for the facilitator. So you guys are facilitators, although you are not manufacturing those products, but you are facilitating. What are the, for Amazon, what I want to see for Amazons, if something is going wrong, I may not be able to in touch with the provider or the manufacturer. Whom I will go and touch base? With Amazon, right? The Amazon has to ensure that I get the genuine product. So guys, you also need to generate testimonials. How many of you actually generate testimonials of your investors? If their quantities want to know about you, that you are a good service provider, how will they come to know about you? Somebody has to talk good about you, right? How will I gather those testimonials? Because it will not happen one day. Please have this mechanism, because according to a survey, Bright Light Local, 88% of consumers trust online reviews. Even we are like that only. We also trust Amazon, we also trust the product if we see positive reviews. The moment you get a negative reviews, say there are 5 positive reviews and 2 negative reviews, you will have double-minded. You will be doubtful about buying that product, even if there are 5 reviews which is positive. Okay? So please have this strategy when you are serving these clients. Please get the testimonials, right? I met one distributor from Faridabad, that's in Haryana, Delhi NCR outskirts. That guy told me that he is serving 250 clients. 250 clients, just give me a guess that how much corpus he would be managing. Any wild guess with 250 clients? 30 crores minimum, average ticket size. This guy was managing 12 crores only. Why? Because even a 5,000 or 2,000 SIP client is also a customer, right? So sometimes our strategy is that SIP started, we have done ample work in converting that SIP because efforts are same. Whether you are getting 5,000 SIP, 10,000 SIP, 25,000, you have to convince each and every client, right? But then we never go back and we never try to increase our wallet share because the connect is not there. We go ahead. There is always, new client. See, hunter and farmers, that is a good theory. I believed it. But I think that you cannot be hunters because hunters strategy works where you don't have to meet the client again. Sale closed, relationship closed. Mutual fund, you have to go again and again. Okay? Even for life insurance policies, you don't meet client very regularly until unless incidents happens. But mutual fund, you have to, the financial product, you have to meet client again and again. So have this strategy that SIP has to be multi-hook strategy, how that person should invest more. Every client should have a customer lifetime value proposition for you ready. Okay? So, again, there is a tool which is called Canva that is free for you. You need to create, a lot of stuff comes to you from mutual funds, from advisory services. Create that in your own term, create some good infographics and post it through your timelines, whether it is Twitter, Facebook, or WhatsApp, whichever way you like it. Put your team into place. It is very easy creating, whatever you're looking at the screen, it is just a click of buttons, just selecting few templates and what information you want to do. But see how attractive it looks like. You create your branding like this. You create your connect with your client like this. The late majority, that is again a big chunk. But these people are really resistant. You can't make them invest other than fixed deposit, real estate and gold. But tell me one thing, fixed deposit, real estate, gold, but not mutual fund and stock market or anything. How many of you have actually encountered these clients? Many of you would have seen. But tell me, fixed deposit, real estate, gold doesn't have any risk? Is there any product ever made which has no risk, no underlying risk? Even fixed deposits have risks. You have seen that, okay? And how many in the country, the common investors, have actually been investing in chit funds or committees or societies, I don't know what is called in South India. How many of them are actually investing in those products? Your investors only. A lot, right? That is actually non-collateralized personal loan based fully on trust, right? That you know somebody, that somebody knows somebody, that somebody knows somebody, and then you have made some group, and then you are pooling money, and somebody is taking money, and then you are giving it back, and sometimes the committee managers, they become collection agents also because payments are delayed, so you go for a tea or coffee at that place and then collect money. So you do everything. You are actually running a financial system, okay? But people have learned to manage this risk. So risk which is not known is higher risk. So even these asset classes, they also have underwritten risk. Oh yes, thank you. So even, SEBI has also come up that the lack of awareness is the most, most important reason that why people are not applying for mutual funds. So we need to tell these guys more. So please conduct webinars. There are free tools available to you. You don't have to do much. Just enroll, just create your accounts, free limits, 50 users, 100 users, 40 minutes, 40 minutes. You have free use, you don't have to spend money, you just need to prepare good presentations or good content and create some kind of webinar stuff, that's it, nothing else. Please establish connect, please take information to these people. And laggard investors, these are like, again an example that if you don't scrap their cars after 10 years or 15 years, they will not buy another one. Okay, so these are the customer when there is Tina effect, there is nothing left in the world, they will buy mutual fund. So wait for that moment. Okay, don't waste your energy much on laggard. Inform them, okay, because we have something, you don't have to do much. Use ChatGPT because you just need to think whatever you are thinking, put that into ChatGPT, it will create beautiful communication for you and give that to them. Rest is outsourced because they will wait for their moment. They will wait for their car to be scrapped and then they will only come to the market, okay, tell me something which is available. So when nothing would be available in investment side, they will come to you. But keep, flowing something, keep creating something. It's just one example through ChatGPT. There is a lot of things you can do through it. This is also free of cost. All these, whatever tools I'm telling you, they are free of cost. You just need to explore a bit, okay, and it is easy doing. People do frauds, okay, they are all uneducated, non-graduates, but still they can do technical frauds. But here, educated people, you can learn this much easily. Okay? So these are, some of the way ahead that please invest in technology. I am not asking you to invest money in technology, invest your time in technology and little storytelling techniques because story sells, right? And once again, I would like to, reiterate one thing that understand one thing. You are not in the business of selling dreams. You are in the business of helping people realize their dreams. Okay? Second, understand that it is not what you do that people join you. People join you why you do it. So please add some global thing with your passion statement or with your mission statement or in your communication, whatever way, whichever way you communicate with your clients, have some larger aspect to it. It is not just one-to-one. That your goals, your life, your money, that's it. There is life beyond that as well. So have some big, mission statement like our boss has given us that we need to educate as many people as in the country. So you also are doing some social mission. You are actually educating people about financial awareness, knowingly, unknowingly. So that's a big thing you are doing. Add some, bigger aspect into your communication. It will definitely help. Thank you very much for giving us a lot of time today and patient learning. All the best. God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Lalit sir. It is the last presentation of the day, but it did not look like so. It went quite long and I think everyone was engaged and happy attending the same. Thank you so much, Lalit sir. A small memento from AFM to you, sir.